You know Brown Mogotsi? Have you met him?
No, I don't know Brown Mogotsi.
Not even as a comrade?
No, I've just known him of late because he's quite big on media. Yeah. I think he's the biggest person on media at the present moment.
You never met him in person?
No. I haven't met Brown Mogotsi.
He's not on your WhatsApp?
My WhatsApp?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Brown Mogotsi is not there. I've seen him and talking how he. When I had the name Mogotsi, that he is close to the minister, the spokesperson for the minister is Mogotsi, but is a lady. So I have always...
The spokesperson for
the Minister
Nkulu,
yeah,
is Mogotsi.
Yes. So, but...
Just one moment. Honorable Malema.
Minister, do you have a WhatsApp?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thanks.
I do have a WhatsApp that I read and never write on it. Not once in life I've written either WhatsApp or any text message. With all my years with my wife, she has never received a text message from me. Not once. She said I must not say that. So with my PA that I've worked almost 20 years, Sharon, she has never received. With Mkwanazi, whom I have a lot of written messages from him, he has never received one from me. By the way, including because I saw the war between Mkwanazi and Sibia about the question of AKA that Mkwanazi did not want to report to me. But a person who reported to me the matter of AKA was Mkwanazi, who sent me the message at about 11:30 at night. So that's why it was funny for me that he does not report to politicians when they were fighting with this SBA, when he wasn't done. But himself, he can't show nobody, Honorable Malema, in the Republic of South Africa that can show you a written message that comes from Cele.
Yeah, no, honorable members, the secretary of our committee is showing me a list of unanswered WhatsApp text to General Cele. Honorable Shogwe.
Thank you, Chair. I wanted to ask, what is there a relationship between the two Mogotsis, the spokesperson and the other Mogotsi? Thank you.
No, I don't know. I have no information, Honorable Member.
May I proceed, Chair? Thank you, General. But you know Kat Matlala?
Very well.
Okay.
I think...
When did you first meet Kat Matlala?
I met Kat Matlala in December last year.
2024?
2024. That's the
Before
first
the directive?
That's the first time I met Kat Matlala. December 2024. I can't remember the date. But it was after the raid.
The raid on the 8th or the 6th? The 6th of December.
Because that's one thing that brought him to me.
So what is there a connection between the raid on 6th December where we know
there are issues that he raised to me about the raid.
So can you tell us, well, first tell us how it is that you came to meet him Did you know him before that?
No, I didn't know him before that, and I don't know how it happened because the people of his stature, I would know about them, especially from what the township? From MAMS, from Mamelodi. I have had a lot of community engagement in Mamelodi, and they will raise the issues about the people that give them trouble. One person that was very prominent was Keke. There's a guy called Keke in Mamelodi. I think he's doing 20 years now. It's been said. So we went there, we had Imbizo. 27 people spoke at Imbizo. Not a single one spoke of Keke. The 27th person spoke about Keke and was given a standing ovation. And this person made a statement that I'm ready to die after speaking with Keke. So you would know that there are people like Keke and things. But nobody ever raised an issue about Matala. Nobody. Then Bongani Mpungos, who is a son of Sputla Mpungos, who is a son of Sputla Mpungos, who comes from Nongoma or Matuba, where he comes from, and a very notorious taxi person. Because of my involvement as the MEC for Transport and Police, when there are problems of taxi industry, then I will meet these people. So I knew Sputla through that, the father of Bongani. So Bongani then brings Matala to me. So I think a week or 2 weeks I've read earlier to say there is this Tembisa person who has received this 360, is it 360 or 260 amount of contract from the South African police. They came and I met them in Beverly Hills in Durban. So I met there. I think I delayed two days because Bongani, who's known as Mabonga, did not tell me that he's bringing somebody else. So as I came there, because there was a photo of Kat, I said to him, "You look like Kat." He said, "I'm one." I said, "Nkosiam, what's the story with you and me and all that?" So he said, "No, he has asked Mabonga to come to me because there are 2 issues he wants to raise with me."
Where were you meeting?
Beverly Hills Hotel in Durban.
The Beverly Hills Hotel.
Yes, sir. Do you know Beverly Hills?
It's a fancy hotel.
Yeah, it's a very high-end hotel. No doubt about it. It's a high-end hotel, Beverly Hills. But we met at the dining hall there, and then he raised 2 issues. He said Mabonga must bring him to me because he realizes that he's being abused or he's being used for the political games that he do not understand. Firstly, he said he has met Minister Mkhunu, him and Brown Mogotsi, 3 of them. And they spoke about him because he's got money through the tender, him to fund his project of becoming either a president or deputy president. He didn't know. Myself, I didn't know which project was it. So that's that. But
so just to be clear, so he's telling you that he met with Mogotsi and with Minister Mkhunu,
yes,
and it was about the funding
of the project of becoming
project.
a president or a deputy president. Okay, this is Kat telling me why he wanted to meet me. But what puzzled him there, for him to want to meet me. He was told by the minister that we will work together so long we don't come close to Cele and Zuma. I don't know why it mixes me with Zuma. But it looks like that's what he said, that don't come close to Cele and Zuma, so we'll work well with. So that's why he says he realized that there is a game, some political games, hence wanted to see me.
Did he give any details of when they met? He met with Mogotsi and with Minister Mtunu.
No, and I did not want details myself. But he didn't. The second one was about then the raid. The raid that happened, I didn't know about the raid. As I'm saying that maybe this latter part of some members of PKTT joining Gauteng, I didn't know until Kat says to me, he wants to speak to me because he was raided. He says the people that raided him woke him up as he was sleeping and bambulingo bobati vuka. Then I realized that was a special task force. Immediately, when they come to your bathroom and they wake you up, that could be only nobody but a special task force, those capabilities. So I realized that was this. So I asked, what has happened? No, they've raided him on matters, I think on matters of accusation of drugs and all that kind of thing. So me, where do I come in? No, he says, he comes to me because he realizes that he has been abused. After that, he says he has been approached by Sibia, General Sibia, to write an affidavit against Khumalo so that Khumalo can be arrested. So this cat tells me.
Which Khumalo? You know
Khumalo-
quite a few Khumalos.
No, this one, the
Not
head,
Dr. Khumalo.
the head of the CI.
Yeah.
The head of the CI, the leader of the PKTT. Yeah. He says, why? He said, no, I've come to you because of that. But what made me really come to you is that there is a case that is coming next week where I've taken Khumalo and his team to court for unlawful raid. So the reason is that I must take Khumalo to court so that he can lose the case and the Sibia finds the way to discipline him. That is Kat telling me the story. He goes on to say he was told or stroke the affidavit of taking Khumalo was written by Sibia to say they've stolen his Rolex and the nobutwebe, what ubutwebe? Jewelry for the wife. So they must write that so that it's not just the raid, but it's also the theft. So that's why he comes to me. He says he doesn't want to take police to court because he has just got the tender. So he doesn't want to harm his relationship with police. So Mamonga told him that I know Khumalo, so I can talk to Khumalo that they resolve the matter out of court. And indeed, I did speak to Khumalo about this thing. And I guess the lawyers did talk and the matter didn't go to court. But also I suggested to him that maybe it will be good if he meets Khumalo and brings Khumalo per se. I don't know if they did meet with Khumalo. But in the case, I know that did not go to court. So that's how I know Kat, and I wish I could not have met him, but now I have met him.
When did you speak?
General, we understand you to be saying a son of a person you have known convened a meeting and did not warn you that he's coming with someone else. And you walked into a meeting and then you found him with Matlala, a face that looked familiar. And you immediately said to this face, "Are you not Kat?" And he was quick to agree that he's scared. And they came to you that we thought you can help us with the following issues because we think you've got relationship with Kumal. One issue is that I'm being abused or used because I got a tender of 360 million to finance a campaign of Minister Mkhunu to become either president or a deputy president. I had a meeting with them, Mogotsi and Mkhunu, and they can only work with me if I don't bring Cele and Zuma into the picture. And then secondly, I was raided illegally. My watch was stolen and the jewelry of my wife. And Sibia wrote an affidavit for me to sign so that if Khumalo is found guilty in court, he can be disciplined internally. And then that's the way they'll find the quickest way to get rid of Khumalo into the police. And then he realizes then that I'm being used to fight internal police battles.
Yes.
And as they articulate that, nothing has been offered in exchange for you to intervene or help them. They don't say, as a result of this intervention you're going to make, you'll get this or that. They just came to you as a well-known politician, an elder to this Mpongo's son, and they thought perhaps they can get counseling, advice, and some intervention from you. Am I correct?
I believe so.
Thank you.
Yeah. But with the one, the affidavit, you say Sibia gave to Kat to sign. I don't know whether was giving words to Kat, but the affidavit was influenced by Sibia when it was developed. It could have been written by Kat, but being instructed. Even that affidavit, I'm told, it was not even because this was happening in Waterkloof. But I'm told that the affidavit was signed somewhere in Soweto. They said there was somebody that would be easy, station commander, to sign and agree with that affidavit.
General, was this Rolex and the jewelry stolen or not? So was the affidavit that Matlala deposed fake? Did he lie under oath? Because when you depose an affidavit, you make an affirmation under oath. So was the jewelry and the Rolex stolen regardless of who stole it? Or in your interpretation or understanding of the issues, he deposed a fake affidavit? Thank you.
No, I remember him very well saying there was no Rolex stolen from him. I remember him saying so. That's why he raised the issue of him being. But the issue was that they had to find the way of dealing with Khumalo. That's why I always think that even the arrest of Khumalo at the later stage has got issues. They started some time trying to arrest Khumalo some time back.